Good morning, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day today. Um, Welcome to the demo session of data analytics. Today, I'm going to go through the what is data analytics, how it is used, and at the end, we are going to discuss about the course structure, what we are going to offer. Okay. Before starting the demo, let me take a 1 minute to introduce about myself. Then we'll be jumping back to the demo. My name is Naveen Vildandi. I have 10 plus years of experience into data analytics. Not only data analytics, I have worked on different roles like business analyst, data engineering as well. And for the different domains like manufacturing, supply chain, inventory, and healthcare. Okay. So I have overall teaching experience of 5 plus years, like offline and online. So today I'm going to go through your demo session, and we are of 5 plus people who are monitoring this demo and will be helping you out in the group, WhatsApp group, and will be following up with you on the instruction, whatever you have. So, guys, uh, we are going to take all the Q&A at the end of the session. Okay. So, just I'm muting all of you as of now. And once again, thanks for joining and welcome to the data analytics demo session. And let's go to the demo. So, guys, what is data analytics? So, in the traditional definition, data analytics is a process of collecting the data, preparing the data, and analyzing the data and visualizing the data. So, what is a collection of a data? So, if you can see, we have a lot of different sources, right? For example, let's say Instagram, WhatsApp, wherever you see, we have a lot of data. So, whatever the data that we see is a very raw data which is not understandable if you take any business or anything, so that you can't make any use of that data. So to make a data to be analyzed or taken advantages of a data, then we need to have few systems in between, which is called as a data preparation, data analysis, where a data analytics is used. Okay. So data visualization is a part of a tool where you can see or visualize and make a storytelling of your data and make use of an end user to understand very easily. Okay, this is about the data analytics. So we select process of collecting different items and making use of those to get insight from the data. Okay. So industries using the data analytics. So what are the different industries that you are using the data analytics nowadays? You can see everywhere you see data and what is about the data. So how it is used. So you can see different industries like transportation, logistics, each and every industry nowadays are using the data and they are taking the advantages of it, not only for the history but also for the future predictions. You can see nowadays we have a system where it has grown up to we can predict for the next forecasting kind of a thing, and whether just take a weather, we are going to forecasting the weather for 2 to 3 days, right? So not only that, in most of the supply chain like Google, Amazon, all the leading industries are making data to predict what are the future their orders and advertisements, etc. and etc. So each and every sector of the industry nowadays having taking advantages of the data to make their business grow up drastically. So this is how an industry data has made a very powerful to make decisions for the business users. Okay, so you can see in the screen, transportation, logistics, banking, healthcare, whatever mentioned over here. Not only these, but also social media Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter. Everyone has their own data and managing their data and analyzing the data from last almost 15 to 20 years to make predictions for the future. Okay. Okay, I mean, these all guys are all industry leaders and different domain people are using the data, but how actually the data analytics is used? What they do with the help of that? So, what is the advantage that we get if we store the data and make use of the data, right? So, just I'm going to give you one example. Let's say supermarket for say every month we go for a groceries to buy. right? And uh, we do like select some of the cards, and we are going to check out, and just we will be like coming back to home. But if you remember, you will be getting, for example, let's say more only uh, at the same time in the next month, same date, you will be getting a notification saying that last time you have purchased this one. For example, you have purchased some onions, like some Maggi a packet. Then this is a drawback of the price now, so that you can visit and in these dates or in these times, so that you will get an offer of discounted price, right? You have like observed all those things, right? So how there is a how these systems knows, like how the more knows, so they are capturing the data all of yours, like each customer, what they're purchasing, how much they're purchasing, at what date they're purchasing, right? So then on the same dates, they'll be like seeing back for the last 1 year, you are visiting the more on every first of the month, then you are like purchasing something, and there will be some common items like vegetables, groceries. There will be common items. They will be like seeing all those things. A data analyst will see all those things, and even like have a like a pictorial representation of that. Like he will analyze each customer. This is the member of the customer, he is buying these goods on these dates, and this is the quantity, so that he's a loyal to the more. Then if we can offer him a like price drop or any different offers, then he will be stick to the more again. He will not go to the other place to buy the purchase the goods, right? So this is how a data analyst will identify all the customers and need of the customers and the popular premium member of the customers, and they will be like adding some advantage like offers discounted, so that they will not going to lose the customer for the future. So this is how they make a data to be utilized for there. So this is a one time example. For example, I have taken a retail example, which is personalized recommendations. So every person is going to get personalized recommendations at the end of every month, starting of the every month in the future, so that he will be like coming back to the more to purchase again, right? So how it is going to they are going to do, and how they will do, we will be like discussing different kind of a technologies that they use as a data analytics. But this is how the application, how the data analyst will work. This is called a personalized recommendations and inventory management, guys. So which is a like very painful situation for the supply chain management. Inventory, not only the supply chain, but whatever the industry you take, which are the manufacturing industries, they will be having a very painful inventory management. Okay, so in managing the inventory is very crucial, because it depends on very cost and the profits of the business. So, for example, if you are going to manufacture one headset, then you need to have like multiple raw materials like speaker, chip, and etc. and etc. Right? So you have to, for example, if you manufacture one headset, then you have to have a each one of the part, which each one of the material to manufacture that headset. If you're not having that, then you have to like purchase it from the other vendor. Then this is called as a supply chain, supplier analytics. And if you're managing those raw material, this is called as a inventory management, which is a inventory analytics, we can say. And shifting the inventory from one place to another, this is also called as inventory management, where an inventory analyst will is going to like be a key member. Okay, so this is how an inventory is also managed, and it's very crucial. Again, I'm going to take a supermarket example. You are the owner of the supermarket, then you have to manage the inventory, you have to manage the goods. So you need to understand that at every month, what are the different kind of materials are going to be sold. So that for that, you have to analyze the history of your data, so that every month what you are purchasing and what you are selling, so that in the future also you are going to make a stock of every month. If you are like at the 31st of the month, then you will be planning for the first of the month, so that you every customer will have a like available stock to purchase that. So this is how inventory management is going to be. So if you see, guys, I'm talking about two things over here: past and the future. So based on the past data, how we are using and how we are analyzing the data to get everything available for the customer on the first of the month or the future of the dates, so that they will be purchasing the goods and we will be getting the profit. Got it? So this is how we'll analyze the data of the past using the past data, and we'll be selecting the future things. So this is about few of the applications. And coming back to some real-time applications, I'm going to tell you, like Instagram analytics. So guys, you have seen the Instagram, right? Everybody every day, like we'll be using day to day, and most of the time we will be spending on Instagram only. So for example, if you're searching something in the Google, right? If you're something you want to have, you want to purchase a gift for your some ex member, then you will be getting similar kind of whatever the you have searched in the Google, you will be getting something in the Instagram. Did you observe that? Right? So this is how in the backend time, real time streaming of the data analytics is done, so that whenever you are searching something in the Google, that data has been picked, analyzed, and the personalized recommendation for that has been shown in the Instagram or different accounts where your Gmail or your phone number has been linked. So this is how very crucial nowadays the data analytics and very it's booming, guys. So not only the traditional analytics, but also the real time analytics. Okay. So not only in the Instagram, you can say WhatsApp analytics, Twitter analytics, Google analytics, Amazon analytics. So there are n number of analytics they are having using this data to make personalized recommendations and using something for their make their business profitable. This is how a data analytics used. And one last example I'm going to tell you, um, credit card scoring, guys. So not only the live streaming, but also credit card scoring. So you are doing transactions in your bank account, but you will be offered some X number of amount with your credit card. How they are going to do that? How you are eligible that? So some of the spends that you have done in the past, that determines are you eligible to get a credit card or not, and what is your credit card score. Based on that, you will be getting a home loan or not, personal loan or not. So all these things are analyzed by a data analyst, a system, so that you will be getting offers to see and offered about some of the credit cards. Okay, this is how a data analytics, a data storing in different domains, different applications will be using, guys. And one of the popular example like IPL, if you see. So for IPL, uh, there is something like Dhoni hits the six, then that will be shown in the screen directly. Did you ever understand how it is in? This is called as real-time data analytics, real-time streaming of the data. They pull the data and they process the data, and they will be showing in the on the TV or whatever the application that you are using to see the match. Okay, so this is how it works, guys. Um, So in the manufacturing domain, you can see predictive maintenance, supply chain optimization, etc., etc. So these are all there are n number of examples that we have. So these are some popular examples that I have how the I've told you how the data analytics is used. Coming back to the scope of the data analytics, guys. So as I told you, if you're a traditional data analytics, the one who can understand the data, then if you are going to integrate that data analytics skills with the real time data, then it is going to be a real time data analytic now, which is very booming technology. Like for example, as I told you, Instagram analytics, personalized recommendations. These are all real time data analytics, guys. So whenever you are going to browse something, at the same time they are going to the backend team is going to pull the data and process the data, and at the same time within a second they are going to give a real time advertisements on their products or whatever you're going to purchase. This is called as real time data analysis, which is very increasing nowadays. And if you are something someone wanted to have a knowledge, if you have something knowledge of AI or machine learning, if you can integrate AI and machine learning skills, then you can have something like a chat GPT, guys. Chat GPT is a combination of data analytics plus AI plus machine learning. Okay, these are the applications of integrating AI machine learning to the data analytics. And the third thing is cloud-based analytics, guys. So nowadays, if you can see, before we used to have like big kind of a servers maintained by our own on-premise service, but now everything is cloud. Google Cloud, Amazon Cloud, every industry has their own like maintained cloud, right? So everything is a cloud so that you don't lose the data, and whatever the analytics that you are going to be, what are the data that we are going to capture, we are going to capture in the cloud itself, and from there itself we are going to draw the analytics. Okay, this is called as a cloud-based analytics. And what are going the future of the data analyst? So guys, if you're someone have a knowledge of data analytics, if you're someone has uh, who are like working on a data as a data analyst, then you can add some few things. You can expand your arms so that on machine learning or some on AI, so that you can be jumping back to the roles of data scientist, data engineering, business analytics, etc. and etc. Okay, so these are the like scope of you know, right? Data scientist is a very huge demanding now. Not only data scientist, data engineering, right? Machine learning. So these are the like to make a to if you are like jump back to the I mean you want to build a career to these kind of roles. The first thing is that you need to understand the data, guys. So let me tell you my example, guys. When I started my career, I started as a like small associate developer. Then I jumped back to the different roles. First I started with data analyst, then data engineering, business analytics. Okay, now I'm as like working as a data scientist. Okay, so this is how like different arms you have to like collect, and you in these different kind of a roles you will be like understanding how a data behaves, how a business behaves. This is how you need to expand your arms to get into some of the data roles. Okay, so guys, what are the opportunities like day to day? I'm telling you like a lot number of things, but just this is if you can just go back to the some chat GPT or some Google, and if you can see like data analytics opportunities from 2020 to 2034, you can get exactly the same figures what I have like on my screen. From 20 to I have like taken past 5 years and the 10 future 10 years of the day predictions, how demanding the data analytics roles. And you can see in the global, I have like in 2025 there are 3.6 million of roles, but it is increasing like almost 25 to 30%, guys. So 20 in 2026 you can see 4 million, and in 2031 you can see 8 million. And like these are the global level, but in the national level, like in India. So if you can see like in 2025 we have like 8.2 lakhs. In the next year it's gonna be like 9.8 lakhs. Okay, almost 1 lakh jobs are going to like created every year. It's like almost a 20% jump. Okay, this is how this is only for data analysis, but you can if you can see like data scientist, data engineering, all these roles are going to be like increasing day by day, all related data roles. So guys, this is how a data analytics works, and this is the data analytics, and this is the scope of the data analytics. For example, how you can expand to different roles. Okay, if you are someone like a fresher or experienced, if you wanted to be a data expert, then we have our own masterclass for entire course of 10 weeks, and I will be explaining about what it is and all. So guys, tools and technologies. So let me explain before going to the tools and technologies. Nowadays, market what they are like actually looking for the candidate to hire. For example, if you are a fresher or experienced, they need some at least some keywords in their resume so that you will have those skill set. Okay, sorry guys. Yeah. So if you are some fresher or a experienced guy, experience of 2+ years of experience. So they will be seeing Samir. I hope like guys, before going to this, just I wanted you to like fill out the forms that our team member has been shared over here. So this is will be supposed to like communicate with you in the future. Okay. Um, as parallelly like listening to the form, just I wanted you to like go ahead and fill the forms with your details. So guys, jumping back to the session. So tools and technology that we are going to offer in our course of a 10 weeks. So we will be teaching about the SQL. One is a DB language, and one is the Python, one programming language, and Power BI Tableau. This is a visualization tool, which is a must for the data analyst to have a knowledge on this, and ETL and Azure Cloud. So these are the things we are going to like teach you in the class, guys. Why? Because why we are taking like different kind of things over here and merging to a one class? Because nowadays industries are looking for the one who has a like SQL experience. Initially, they used to hire SQL developer. If they want something who has a knowledge in Python, they wanted to hire like Python developer. If someone who has a knowledge on Power BI, they use it to hire like Power BI developer. But nowadays technology guys, they are not going to hire you for the individual thing. They want a if they are going to like hire one member, they are expecting to have at least these four technologies in your resume. You should have a skill set of all these things. You have like applied for a lot of companies, but you're not going to get the shortlisted for those companies, then this is the main reason that you are losing one of these technologies in your resume. Okay, guys. So we will be teaching backend, which is a SQL and programming language for data analytics and visualization tool, so that you will be exposed to and your resume will be like weightage for other than the other people, and ETL and Azure, so that you will be having knowledge of cloud as well. Okay, guys. So data analytics roadmap. So we have like almost 10 weeks of a roadmap, guys. SQL we are going to teach you for first 3 weeks, and Python we are going to cover in the fourth and fifth week, and in the Power BI we are going to cover on the sixth and seventh week. ETL and Azure on eighth and ninth week. Then on the 10th week we will be having mock interviews and interview preparation. So I want you to guys like be attention to these details. This is how like very important, and this is going to decide your next 10 weeks how you are going to be and what you're going to learn. This There are like lot of items that we are having in this demo session that we will be displaying you for our course. So be patient for just next 5 minutes. You will be getting a lot of information. You will be, I trust, like you will be like very excited about what we are offering you. Okay. So for example, guys, if you are one if you have once completed the sequel in week 1 to week 3, then you will be available or eligible to apply for the roles of SQL developer. If you find somewhere a SQL developer, then you can go and apply for those roles. Okay. If you are someone completed Python, then you can apply for the roles of Python developer as a SQL developer. If you are like up to the seventh week and you are completed the Power BI, then you will be applying for the roles of data analytics. So what we suggest is like what I suggest is once you complete a SQL, then go back to the LinkedIn or whatever the sites and just search for those things, SQL developer roles, and apply it. Okay, so that before completing the master classes, all the classes, you will be having an offer with you, guys. Okay, if you are someone completed as a Python, then go back to the sources and apply for the Python roles, SQL roles, and data analytics roles if you completed with the Power BI. If you're completed with the ETL and Azure cloud technologies, then you can apply for the role of a data engineering. Okay, so guys, you can see I'm offering what I'm telling: SQL developer, Python developer, data analyst, data engineering, and business analytics. So see, you are eligible for all these five roles, guys, if you are going to attend this classes. So it's up to you, but what I personally experienced, so this is how the skill set works in the industries. This is how they use the skill set to shortlist the members. And guys, not yet done. Mock interviews and interview preparation. We will be like sending you the daily assignments for you to complete for after each session. For example, we are going to cover the one topic of SQL. Then on the same day, we will be sending you the assignments. Okay. Uh, this is how a interview preparation will be done. Apart from that, so every week we will be having a uh, different set of assignments that we will be discussing further. But as usual, the classes every day you will be having the assignments, and you will be having 40% of the concepts and 60% of the sessions are assignments that you will be covering it. And the sessions is going to be like very interactive, not something like a traditional. Just I'm coming and I will be like teaching you something and I'm leaving the class. It's not going to be in the same way, guys. It's going to be very interactive. I will be asking the questions. I will be asking you to write the code, and I will be asking you to publish that in the chat. And there are two mentors. They will be monitoring you from the back end on these assignments that you have submitted, and we will be like getting back to individual to get you the feedback what you have done the mistake and all. Okay, so there will be daily assignments, doubt clarification sessions where we will be available 24 bar second 7 on the WhatsApp. Either me or my two juniors are going to attend you on their issues. Okay, so this is how uh, the classes are going to be. Not yet done, guys. After this, uh, these are the course concepts. Very high level I have kept here, like SQL concept, and my team is going to share you in the WhatsApp exactly the PDF what actually we are going to teach you. This is the SQL concepts, and this is a Python concepts, Power BI, ETL, and Azure. You can see from the very basic SQL to the expert level. So that once I select 40% of concepts, these are the concepts, and with the help of these concepts, we will be like executing all the queries in the class itself to see like how it works. And with every example, I'm going to teach you with every example, and I'm going to execute in front of you, and we'll be like doing with all of us. Like together, we will be doing all the assignments, guys. And Python concepts, Python for data analytics, we will be like connecting to the SQL from the Python and pulling the data. We'll be executing the SQL statements in the Python, and like we will be analyzing the time series model. We'll be like creating some forecasting models, and we will be learning about the Spider and the Jupyter kind of a tools for the Python. Okay, and Power BI concepts, guys. You can see like nowadays, like you can see everyone like in the Instagram or whatever you see like teaching about like Power BI, Power BI, Power BI, right? So this is the from the very basic concepts of Power BI to the expert level. I'm a master of the Power BI, guys. Almost I have like 8+ years of experience working in the Power BI. So I will be teaching the best class of Power BI concept for you. And ETL and Azure concepts, these are going to be like from traditional ETL to the Azure cloud, how it works. And we'll be done doing some one kind of a POC at the end of the session, and that can be used for your resume to place if you're some kind like fresher kind of a thing. Okay, not yet done yet. So these are the add-ons that we are going to offer you guys apart from the traditional course that we are offering. One session on the Tableau, which is a power except from the Power BI, there is another visualization tool called Tableau. Okay, so we will be teaching in one of the weekends. If you are interested, you can join these class. We will be scheduling one class specially, which is an add-on for teaching the Tableau. Okay, so that this is another visualization tool, and I will be explaining what is a Power BI and what is a Tableau. These two are visualization tool, how it differs, and how you can answer when you are like someone asked you. For example, if you apply for some role, you have all these three technologies, but instead of Power BI, you have a Tableau. But you shouldn't like lose that opportunity, right? So I will be teaching you how it difference. Most of the JDs you can see like Power BI or Tableau. So if you are someone having knowledge on both, then this will be a place for you guys. Okay. I will be teaching Tableau, almost 2 hours of masterclass kind of a thing, and this is complimentary for you guys. And mock interviews by leading industrial experts. So almost 2 to 3 mock interviews you are going to attend from the beginning of the session to the end of the session, and almost 10 plus years of experience guys are going to uh, attend these interviews, and they will be interviewing you on different concepts. Okay, so this is how it works. 1 second, guys.